Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot here to bring you a pick a card tarot reading. And today we will be discussing who you will be dating next, or what type of love will you be attracting through dating. Now, this can always go backward or forward, this type of reading. So if you're not currently dating, it could be about who you've dated in the past. Okay, so we're just going to take a look at and who you will be dating, or who you have dated, and some clarity as to why you've dated this being. So what have they brought into your life? Okay, so for pile number one, we have this beautiful little citrine. Great for cleansing our solar plexus chakra, which is concerned with our self-esteem, our confidence, our power, our control, our ability to be content and allow our life to unfold as it should, as it needs to. Okay, then for pile number two, we have this beautiful little malachite. Associates well with our heart chakra. And I've heard that malachite is good for absorbing negative energy. I've heard it's used for health concerns. If you ask it, say you have like a higher blood pressure, if you ask it to absorb your negative energies associated with that, then this little crystal loves to work with your healing. All right, so great for healing and opening the heart chakra to empathy, caring for others, compassion. All right, then pile number three, we have this beautiful little fiery fire agate. I feel that this stone associates well with our root chakra as well as our sacral chakra. I feel that it can help us to feel stability and also secure. Also passionate, fiery red passion. Red reminds me of passion and strength and grounding and feeling unstoppable and able to go forward without too many obstacles. All right. So as I've talked about a little bit in the past, now is the great time to pause this video, get acquainted with each of the piles, each of the crystals. There's many ways in which you can do this. I do suggest that you feel into each pile separately, or I like to feel into each pile, so I connect each pile separately within my heart and within my third eye and my sacral chakra. And then if my heart feels open to that pile, then I know that pile is for me. Other people like to visually connect, do a little meditation, a little soft meditation, and feel and see which pile's calling to them. Also, some people like to just know. Some people have clair cognizant, and they just know which pile is for them. All right, there's so many different ways to pick your pile, and everyone's intuition is going to work a little bit differently than the person that they're sitting next to, okay? Because we are all very, very unique beings. Okay, so take your time, pick your pile, and again, if you pick wrong, then go ahead and repeat the steps and try again, because I'm sure if you came to this reading, then there is something in this special reading for you. Okay. Hello and welcome, pile number one. Today we're going to be talking about who you will be dating. So what type of love will you be attracting through your dating life? And you chose this beautiful, delicate little citrine crystal point. Citrine is associated with our solar plexus chakra, and it helps us to feel empowered and confident. If you're feeling like you don't have a lot of energy, you may need to cleanse your solar plexus chakra. All right, so this helps us with our control, with our power, and our ability to like be action oriented. All right, so let's get into your reading, pile number one. Who will you be dating in this lifetime, and why are you attracting this type of person? Okay, first out, we've got the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. Okay, so don't bow out of this reading quite yet, dear pile number ones, because there's no doubt in my mind that this is not going to be like some doom and gloom pile, okay? But it does show me that somebody is dealing with something from their past that is, it's almost like they have a grudge toward somebody that they truly, truly loved, and this is going to somehow impact the way that they deal with you and in the way that you two come together. Okay, there's someone that has done some sort of damage to this person. So all right, then we've got groundhog spirit, time to let go. Okay, so, right, sometimes it's a lot easier to say than it is to actually do. This person might be in need of some healing, some looking at this gaping past, and let's see what else is in the cards for this connection. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is steady movement forward. There is going to be progress. There is going to be some plowing the field, making way for new, weeding out the garden, getting rid of what is not helpful and to this person's life and to your connection, and moving forward. So that's some better. I like seeing that. Although I feel like this past, that the person that you're going to be connecting to, because they went through this sort of past, it's going to make them like a very deep and very compassionate and loving. Whatever this person did to your connection, to your love, is going to only enhance your relationship. Okay, we've got, do you even see me that way? Okay. Then we've got irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Wow. So they're going to really see, they're going to know that you are like a very special person. They're going to see that right away with you. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. So they may be be guarding themselves in a way that you're not used to. They could be guarding themselves more than anyone else you've ever dated before. Then we've got the Ten of Swords. So it looks like their guards will be crumbling. Obviously, it's not going to happen like in the blink of an eye. This is something that's going to take some honest to goodness love, compassion, empathy, and being able to talk into the wee hours of the night. Then we've got instinct. Look at that. Right when I said night, we've got a night card showing, okay, so what this connection's going to be doing for you is it's going to be opening up your instincts. It's going to be honing your instincts. All right. And then we've got peace. Peace and contentment are coming to you. Peace and contentment are coming to you and this connection. All right, so this is really looking like it's going to be a very emotional. It could almost feel like it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. I feel that this person's going to, off the get-go, like really take you for a ride. You're not going to feel stable in this connection. It's going to take some time before stability is sown. So with this card, I'm seeing this cake, and I'm seeing this beautiful little girl, right? But she looks to be almost like a ghost. I feel like this person may ghost you. I just see you guys like coming together and enjoying like a really romantic, really fulfilling, like butterflies in the stomach, like a time that you just is going to be so memorable when you guys look past or look back on the beginning and the opening of your relationship. But then I see this, I feel like you may have a moment like that, and then when you release one another from each other's grip, this person might get scared and ghost you. And that's because they see you as kind of threatening, not in a way that you're going to harm, well, maybe in a way that you could harm their ability. They have something going on with their ability to trust. And you might interrupt what they have built around themselves thus far. They don't know if they have the capacity to open up to let you through the gates, because they've built this, it's almost like a sacred boundary that they don't let people cross when it comes to their heart. Yes, they might date, they might take people home, they might really romance people up, but it feels superficial to them, so it's something that they can handle. But I see them keeping you at arm's length. Like they have this really sturdy, it's almost like a stone wall built up around them, and you're left outside like crying, like, why would you leave me out like this when we had such a beautiful connection? Okay, so this person is, I feel like this person feels totally in love when they are with you. They actually are. They are having feelings for you. Somehow their passion and their desire for you is just unhideable. You can feel the depth of this person. When you're standing next to this person, you can feel the depth. You might even feel the depth of this person when you're away, so these games might be confusing to you. I feel like they don't always hear what you are saying. It's like something about their senses. Their ears are half open, their eyes are half open, their heart is half open. but not their nose. Something about their nose. They are still like savoring the scent of you. They really enjoyed smelling you when you were together. They don't always hear what you are saying exactly because they're not used to people being totally genuine. And so when you're being totally genuine, it's going to take them a little bit of time to know that you are who you say you are, because they're not used to people being honest and open. And this person's left home saying it's like they don't have the full self-esteem that you have. And they're like questioning, do you even see me in this way? Okay. All right, let's get some more cards, Spirit. Tell me about this instinct card, please, Spirit. Excuse me. Okay, so this instinct card, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So, okay. So I see you waiting, and waiting. It's like that's what your job is within this connection right now. Or if you haven't gotten together, it's going to take some time for this person to really come out of their shell and show you what they are all about. They want to share the depths of their soul with you, but they're nervous. And what this is going to do for you, this whole waiting game, this hot and cold game, is going to help you to get in touch with your instincts. It's gonna, you're gonna have to rely on your heart to guide you. You're going to have to rely on your eyes to guide you, because you're not going to be able to rely on what they are putting forth. Tell me why this Peace card is here, Spirit. Okay. We've got, let's see. I don't know if these are the cards. Hold on. Tell me why this Peace card is here, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the Four of Wands, and then in the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Peace and contentment are coming to you. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you are just like real strong, really like secure, really independent, really dependent upon yourself. And you don't like, if this person's going to give you the cold shoulder, it's like, whatever. Like, you don't have time for games. You know who you are. You're very stable. You know to like not hang out if somebody's disrespecting you. Right? But you have the Four of Wands here, and it just, it shows me that sometimes you can't always trust what's being handed to you. Sometimes you got to dig deeper. This person's self-esteem may have like suffered some abuse. It could be from a parent or a really good friend. But somehow this person's self-esteem has been injured. Their heart has been hurt. And it's going to take some time. Let's see. All right. What else do I need to know, Spirit? Okay, hold on. Spirit wants to grab another deck. What else do I need to know about this connection, Spirit? Give me a couple cards. Let me know. Okay. So we've got the Hermit. Yeah, digging deep. Looking in, looking farther, walking the distance to see what's up ahead. Look at that. You've got the 10 of the 10 of Cups. Wow. So wish fulfillment, everything coming to you that you want. This person is something else. They're going to have like a plethora of love waiting for you when the time is right. Will you have the stamina to keep going until this person is ready to open up and allow you in? Because it may take some time. I feel like this person is stuck on making money and fulfilling like their prosperity, manifesting money, making space for themselves to be secure, because this is what they have found to be comfortable and something they can depend on, is feeling financially comfortable. This person feels like a really like soft masculine, or this person is like emotionally mature, even though they're not looking like they are. They have a lot of compassion. They have a lot of empathy toward other people. They're just, it's like they've come to a point in their life where they've accepted the fact that they just might not be worthy of love. And I feel like your kiss is going to activate this self-doubt within them, and it's going to scare them. The self-love that you've done on yourself is going to be mirrored back in them, and that's going to make them feel a bit insecure. But what's really happening here is an activation. You're going to be activating them as they're going to be activating you. So as they find out that you actually do see them like that, you're going to hone in on your instincts, on your intuition. And there's something about their belly. Like when you get together with them, you're going to like think about their belly, or their happy trail, or their belly button. Something like that's going to be really cute to you, stand out to you, be memorable to you. There's a twinkle in this person, and you're not going to be able to shake it. They're going to light up your senses, and while their senses are being half opened, yours are going to be wide open. You're going to really learn how to trust yourself through this connection. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, so we've got 2 night cards here. I feel like the 2 of you are going to come together when it's nighttime, or this person's going to feel like they're able to let their guard down better at night. They're going to be more open to sharing parts of themselves with you when it's nighttime. It could be because like the rest of the day's over and they're able to just like focus on, their inner callings. There's a real focus on nighttime. We've got night in a few different cards here. So I suggest to you, if you get together with this person, it's probably best to do so in the evening time. All right. But other than that, I see like a really beautiful connection. I see this might even like, this is somebody that is worth taking the time for. Okay, it might be a little bit painful at times, a little bit uncomfortable, but you're growing in this connection, and this person's going to grow within this connection. All right, so if this reading resonated for you, I ask you to please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel. That way I can integrate myself within all of your energy much better. Okay? And until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. Today you chose this beautiful little green malachite, and we are discussing who you will be dating in this lifetime and why you will choose this person to date. And malachite is good for connecting us to our heart chakra, as well as healing bodily functions that may have gone disarray. Take a moment to inhale with your eyes the healing of powers of this crystal. Taking a breath in and imagining this green color just filling your lungs and your mind and your arms, and your body and your legs, and your feet, your toes. With healing energies can really do a lot to uplift and heal ourselves. Filling your arms and fingers. Thank you, malachite, for uplifting us today. All right, so let's get into your cards. And today we are asking Spirit who you will be dating in this lifetime and why you are attracting this type of person. Okay, so we've got her last day in the sun, or her last day in the light, unexpected endings, surprise changes, sudden shifts. So we've got her last day in the light, unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts. All right, so unexpected endings, sudden shifts, changes, tower energy. Then we've got ant spirit, time to collaborate. Nice green energy in that card. We'll put that right with the beautiful malachite. Then we've got the Page of Wands. Fiery energy may be part of these sudden shifts. Then we've got unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Okay, so we'll put that up there. Then we've got love me with some pink energy, more heart energy. We've got the Knight of Swords, fast moving energy coming in. Well, so we've got a lot of fast energy coming in this pile too. Then we've got Nine of Wands, so feeling a bit overwhelmed, feeling like you can't pick your head up. And we've got self-worth, beautiful, crisp clear. And we've got leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Okay, so I'm really starting to see like a flow here within your reading, and it is of movement. So whoever this connection is that you're going to be interacting with and coming together with, you're going to be like opening and integrating the ability to change. So however the two of you come together, however this plays out, obviously it's going to be different for everyone, but I'm sure that I will pick up on some things that will be like a similarity that'll run through as a theme for many of you. All right, so her last day in the light, I'm getting I I'm picking up that this person is going to be quite the dresser. I feel like this person is going to be like aesthetically pleasing to you. I feel like they're going to have some sort of a like a healthy upbringing where their parents or whoever raised them taught them to care, about the way that they look, and then they put their sort of like artistic flair into it. So it's like the way they dress is going to stand out to you from other people. I also feel like they're going to have some sort of an ability, like a bit of a magical ability to talk with animals. They're going to have like a higher sense. They're going to be able to feel what an animal needs, whereas somebody standing next to them may not be able to like grasp that so easily. And they may have come from a broken home, but they have like somebody that, I mean, most of us have, right? Um, but they had somebody that really guided them well, someone that they look up to, and that has helped them to be quite a stable individual, helped them to learn how to stand up for what they believe in, stand up for like the underdog. If someone's been treated ill, this person's going to have really good morals. I feel that this person's going to be hardworking and like dedicated to life. Like they might even like hide like when they have like depressed moments. Like they might like be artistic and wear things like even dark colors, dark, and have a darkness about them, but they're going to feel like shiny and lovable and like carefree and charismatic. And this is going to be very it's gonna be very like intriguing to you, sexy to you. They have this thing about them where they're quite nosy about you too. I see them like putting their nose in and like really asking you a lot of questions about yourself, how you came to think the way that you do. They're nosy. It's only because though that they want to know more about you. They're intrigued with you. They're intrigued. You fascinate them. They may even want to like adopt some of your beliefs because they're so fascinated with you, which is awesome. I think that you hold some really amazing beliefs, and it would be great for a lot of, other people of the world to hear them and see what you are and what you stand up for, because yeah, it looks like you have something really beautiful that you believe in and stand up for. And this person appreciates that about you. They really see you for who you are. It's really, really lovely. I feel like this person sees themselves as a student of life. Like they're always ready to learn and adopt newness into their world. They're really good at getting like a new perspective on life and a new way of looking at things, which I wish more people in this world had the energy of this person. Okay, but as the reading goes on, I just want to pull some more cards. Let's see. Can we get clarification? Okay, so Spirit wants me to use this other deck again, same as pile 1. Okay. Excuse me one moment. So I'm going to ask Spirit for some clarification on these cards. Clarification for the Knight of Swords. Why was the Knight of Swords pulled, Spirit? Wow, we've got the Sun. Beautiful. So this person's going to bring like a real beautiful ray of sunshine into your life. It's like they're going to have like really beautiful credentials. Like they're going to look really, there's something about the way that they carry themselves, the way that they walk through life. They don't push their beliefs onto other people, but they definitely like, it's like they hold this light that just radiates out onto humanity, and you know that you're lucky to be able to be part of what they're creating. But there's some fast moving, sudden change energy attached to this reading. So let's see, let's find out some more about this Nine of Wands spirit. I don't know why this was. So we've got the Emperor. Wow, it's going to take a lot of strength for you to so I'm getting this sense that there's something like holding you back with this being, with this person, because with the Page of Wands, I see you walking away from this connection and this person like yelling out, hey, love me, where are you going? Like, you know what's going on, but I feel like they would never do it in an intrusive way because they're too respectful to be rude about it. Like, you really pulled on their heartstrings. But somebody's not satisfied here. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So why is pile 2 not happy with this person when they seem so wonderful? Why is pile 2? Okay, so it's like you want the world. All right. You see this person, they have so much. They have so much. They even shine their sun. They could have Leo in their chart somewhere, but nevertheless, whether that is or not, there's something about them that they just radiate positivity and you really enjoy them. But something inside of you is saying that they're not the one. You're not fully satisfied with this connection. You don't have the full passion there that you know that you may have with another person, and you don't understand why this is. Let's see, what? You don't understand why this is, but it is there. Okay, let's look at the self-worth and leap of faith card. Let's get another clarifier here, Spirit. Okay. So you're looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right. So this connection is here for you. Beautiful pile number 2s. This connection is here for you in order for you to evaluate yourself and figure out your self-worth. Okay, this is a really beautiful connection, and this person is here for more than just this reason, but you're going to be determining, you know, what you're worth by looking through this, looking at yourself, being together through this person's eyes, through your eyes. And in the end, you may have to take a leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. All right. This person may put up a little bit of a fuss, but they're not going to go overboard because they're too respectful of humanity. I just keep seeing this I see this person just like ready to go with you. Like once they get their hands on you, they're just going to feel like they are armored and they have all that they need to like get through this life successfully. I also feel that this person probably eats healthy or wants to learn how to eat healthy. So it might be fun for you. And I'm not saying to like let this person go right away because they are a connection in your life for a reason. I see you guys like eating dinner together, cooking, going to the store, like picking out some different green sort of healthiness or some sort of vegetable with a fruit and cooking together, like maybe a fruit dessert. Because there's something really beautiful about the two of you coming together. It's like you're going to enhance each other's health. But you want someone that can fill this chair. And this chair looks to me like it's like floating. You want the magic. You want the intensity. You want the emotional intensity, where somebody just lights you up from the inside out. And you want this person to be able to do that for you, but they don't. Someone's unsatisfied. Anything else, Spirit? All right, so if you stay in this commitment too long, you're going to feel like something's being stolen from you, or like a bad trick from the universe is being played on you. You're going to start getting angry. So when you feel like it's time to leave, I think Spirit is suggesting that it's really important that you take the steps to do so that you don't look back on this encounter with like hateful eyes, because this encounter is beautiful and there is a lot of grace to be had here. This person has beautiful credentials and you've pulled on this person's heartstrings immensely. They're a really important piece to your puzzle. But somehow this person could make you feel burdened, even though that they check so many of these boxes. So I'm just going to pull a couple more cards. I feel like this person's dress is nice, and they probably have like a really like solid thing about them. Like they make you feel very comfortable. But I think this person may like compromise more than you want to. This person may like give you what you want more than you would like them to, which could bring in disharmony, because this person may want like a home, a commitment, children, even like family. They may want to like, you know, start getting serious, and it's not for you. You're going to want to run away as fast as this little rabbit is. So it looks like if you just like, if you're not feeling it, the passion, the serious passion that you know, so if you're not feeling that serious passion, then I probably would suggest letting this person know, you know, that in a respectful, loving way, that maybe this isn't going to work out long term, so that they can prepare themselves mentally. But you're coming together, you guys are really creating something beautiful, and I feel like you guys could be friends after this, as long as you take the time to be respectful and letting this person know that it's not going to be a lifelong commitment. Yeah, you're really gaining a lot from this situation. They may like start to become madly in love with you because you guys have so much in common. They may always like ask you for your opinions on things because they're learning from you. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Even though something's missing, this connection has value, and there's going to be events that you always look onto, that you look back onto with like fondness. People like this come into our lives to show us that there are people out there in the world that are truly like us. Okay? But then questions start to arise. Can I find somebody that's similar to me and that has so many interests like me, but also have that fire? Like, can you find someone with the compatibility with also like this steamy passion? You know? This is going to make you ask questions like these. This person values morals. They care about being a good person. They want to leave a space cleaner than when he or she found it. And I believe you guys may be like some sort of kindred spirits, like on a friendship level. You may have run across each other on other timelines in a friendly way or in a loving way, but on this timeline, you guys are just meant to share each other's findings. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, I'll ask you to please leave me a thumbs up, and if you could please leave me a comment. This lets me know that this reading hit home for you. I would really appreciate that. And also it helps me when you subscribe and comment and thumbs up. It helps me to integrate myself into your energy to produce more of these readings. All right, so thank you for listening, and I send you so many blessings, and until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. Today we are talking about what type of love you will attract through dating, and you chose this lovely fire agate. This fire agate is just full of fire and red colors, and this connects to our root chakra and our sacral chakra, which also connects us to intimacy, our emotions, our ability to survive and feel stable in this on this earthly plane. Very, very important to feel comfortable and safe as we navigate being humans. Sometimes we don't always get that pleasure, but it is important that we do things to ensure our security and stability. This crystal, these type of crystals like to help us with that, as well as balancing our passion with our stability. All right. Okay, so what type of love will you attract through dating? And maybe we can get some clarification as to why. Okay, so first card out is jealousy. All right. Jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. All right, so envy, punishment, changing course. Then we've got, ooh, the fox spirit. Think on your feet. Right away, this has given me some big time passion energy coming through. So wow, congratulations. If you're looking for passion, this is the pile of passion. I think pile 1 had a lot of passion in it too. Yeah, if I remember correctly, yes it did. All right, then we've got the magician. As above, so below. We've got unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Okay, so this connection is coming in hot and heavy. It's got a lot of like, oh, I feel a really strong tie to one another. Okay, and we've got you matter, heart energy. We've got children, 10 of Pentacles, So you may have children with this connection, or you may have children in the future with this connection. And we've got the King of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles rather. All right, feeling stable, like we spoke about with the fire quartz, feeling grounded, secure, comfortable. Then we've got discovery, the heart chakra being opened. Ooh, we've got twin flame, a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. No wonder we have this crazy energy flowing on in here. Okay, so this is a twin flame connection, it looks like. And we've got, oh my goodness, past life connection. Okay, someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Wow, so that's huge confirmation that this person that we're going to be discussing today is indeed a twin flame or a soulmate. Either way, this person has come to you from many lifetimes before now, and the two of you will have a very, very deep, soulful connection. It looks like for a lot of you, it's going to be a very passionate. It looks like we've got children here. We've got the fox energy. We've got the fire quartz. This is a lot of passion, a lot of intimacy, a lot of like spending many nights together, talking, falling in love, expressing your love through so many different ways possible. I feel like the sky's the limit with this connection. There's going to be so many ways that this couple finds way to express their love to one another. I think that the ability to express love is like infinite and endless in this connection. We do have this jealousy, envy, punishment, and changing course energy here. So I am feeling that this connection is not going to be as fulfilling as we might hoped it to be. Okay, I'm also getting the sense that this may be a past relationship that I'm reading for. Okay, so for a lot of you, this relationship is coming from the past, and we're just here to digress a little bit and understand why this commitment was so strong, why it was so pulling, why it was so taxing, why. And we also have this unfinished business card, because you still have things to resolve and discuss. And that's why I'm here enabling this opportunity for you to do just that. All right. I'm sure that this person on the other side of this coin is also a bit confused about why they were so in love with you, and it didn't pan out the way that they and you expected it to at one point. All right, so let's just dive in a little bit deeper into this connection. I would like to know more about this fox spirit. Wow, so this person really did try to give you the world, okay? This person was like, here, this is what I can give you. I can give you passion. I can give you love. I can give you children. I can give you a home. I can give you a life. This is what this person wanted to give to you, or still wants to give to you, or maybe this person is healing from attempting to give it to you and it not working out for them. But either way, the passion that resides between the both of you, it was super duper extreme. This is like a mountain full of passion and love and commitment. Okay, I feel the two of you hit it off immensely. Like you fell head over heels for one another. This person knows how to love. Could be this person has had some failed relationships in the past, which has guided them to really know how to dig in deep into a commitment and give. Because this person, it looks like they really bring something to the table. They know how to love, they know how to talk. They know how to be passionate. They know how to like give you what you need when you're having intimate moments. There's even a essence of them that like healed you in a sense. They really did heal you and you healed them in a way. I see this equal give and take. Flowers blooming when you guys held hands and walked together. There was even a sense of peace. It's almost like you guys brought magic to the world when the two of you held hands. And that's because you have this serious, like, whew, this is a hot connection. Man. Maybe the two of you were even opposites from the outside. Like you looked opposite. Like I'm getting a yin yang energy. This was like so attractive. Something inside of you was balanced, even though there was something on the outside that was off balance, but that equaled a balanced union. If you understand what I'm saying, you will know what I'm saying if it's meant for you. Someone has a deep-seated wound here, though, and it could be both of you do. We've got something ended really, really rough. I also feel somebody wasn't loved properly as a child. It's like they know how to make a relationship work, but their wound was so bad that they ended up being like completely head over heels for you, but also completely jealous. Like you weren't allowed to shine your beautiful light, that beautiful light that they fell in love with. You weren't allowed to show your light to anyone else. They probably didn't like you dressing sexy or showing off your beautiful body. Maybe you were only allowed to like show off your beautiful face. This person has some serious skeletons in the closet due to feeling like their spouse or their love would cheat on them. Or something that dark. Like it's almost like they want to consume you down to the core. I feel like someone was neglected as a child, and because of this, they know how to like make you the center of their attention. Let's see. Their parent did not make them feel safe. One of their parents did not make them feel safe. And you knew that they were damaged, but that they were like a warrior for love because they were damaged. Yes, they're like a warrior for love. They know how to like bring it. And how could you not want to grow something with somebody that knows how to bring it, right? But were they able to change? Were they able to fluctuate? Were they able to like learn from you in the way that you learned from them? I don't think so. That's what's halting this. That's what halted this from staying together. Or if this is something you're involved with now, yeah, you're in it, man. I send my heart out to you because you're going to need love through this. Yeah. So through this person, I see that the reason that you two came together is because you're learning about yourself. You're having a great discovery. You're looking at yourself through your love's eyes. And that's only broadening your horizons and making you more intelligent emotionally and intellectually. You've just become super intelligent from being around this person. This person had an intellect that was nothing like yours, and it's like you totally saw yourself from a totally different vantage point, and now you see yourself like almost completely. It's amazing. You're really able to discover who you are, like, and now you know exactly like what's important to you. This person really influenced you. This person made you really want to dissect yourself and become a better person. You learned a great deal about yourself and what you need in a relationship, what you need to make you feel safe and loved. But this person wanted to like embody you, just totally. I just feel like this person wanted to like take you to your core, embody you so that you were not you anymore. It's almost like that. And they would tell you, this is how much I love you. This is how much I love you. That I don't want you to do this, this, or that. I want you to do everything my way. And it's like you did bend to them, but they didn't bend to you. Sacrifices were made. You fabricated the life that they had, that they envisioned in their life. You fabricated this like beautiful life that they wanted, but they didn't do any like maneuvering or severing of things that you didn't like about them. Okay, so I feel like you both maybe have some damage within you, but you were able to take your band-aids off and maybe stand a bit taller, whereas they just stayed in the same clothes, the same habits, the same. And this card lets me know that you guys most likely, this person wants you to have their baby. Or this person like wants to do something to tie you to them for good. They're really intelligent. They have like eyes of a hawk. They see everything. They see that you are like the sun that completes them. They're not gonna let you go easily. But I see this person making you like wise beyond your years. Twin flame spirit is a very spiritual connection, and it's going to be a really fortunate moment when this person realizes what you brought to them. Knocking the camera. Sorry. So they could go through like a depression when it's time for you to step away from each other. They could go into like a really dark, gloomy, scary place. They could even like threaten their lives or like do something severe. So you're gonna have to, this is all part of it though. Spirit's saying this is all part of it. This is about you learning to be strong enough, you learning to put yourself ahead of this person's drama, this person's chaos. So this is part of your growth. Being able to walk away from this person even though they're so badly damaged, even though you possibly damaged them more than they already were. That's like the last thing you wanted to do for them. But you're creating a serious new self-love for yourself, and this person needs to detach so that you can release the cold out of your life. Could be that you're tied to them financially. You could be tied to them. You could be married to them. anything else want to come through, Spirit? So Spirit's telling you to, yeah, take what is yours and carry on. Like if you need to hold up some facade in order to make everything okay in your life, then that's not really being true to yourself. Right? So if you take what is yours and you carry on, then you're going to discover that there's more love, there's more happiness to be had. But it might get a little bloody before the sun comes out again. Right? But that coin right there is worth more than 1,000 of those coins, because that's his. Right? So if you carry with you what is yours and leave the rest, then you have more. Less is more in this situation. Now this Magician card is super crafty. They know how to talk. They could even try to force their beliefs onto you if you don't agree, but you matter. Your beliefs matter, and your beliefs are your beliefs for a reason. You're allowed to care about them. If this person gets rageful and crazy and impulsive and acts out of weakness and tries to sabotage you, ask Spirit for help. Ask Spirit to guide you out of this in a harmonious way, in the best way that you can be carried out of this. And if this, I feel like this connection may be in the past for a lot of you, so there's just still things for you to discuss, things for you to resolve, things for you to heal from. This relationship will forever shape you and your life. This relationship has helped build you for who you are. All right? And it's very beautiful. In the end, you will see the beauty in it. In the end. This is not the end. Okay? All right. If any of this reading resonated with you, and if you appreciated anything from this, I ask you to please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. When you do that, it helps me to integrate my energy into yours so that I can pull cards for you and understand your situation better. And if you could please leave me a little comment, this lets me know that these readings are working for you. All right. So until next time, take care, everyone.